the market has just dropped, and are we in the end game now? So let's take a look at what the market is talking about. Now, if you have been following me on my video, last week I have talked about the market is near the overheat zone. Now, because it is near the overheat zone, what is going to happen is that there's a chance for it to pull back, especially when it meet this point. And because and when it meet this point, right, because the RSI shows that it's a little bit overheated, not really, very, very overheated yet, but if it does go up a little bit more, there's a chance that it will pull back. However, how much it will pull back, we won't know. Just that based on this indicator, right, there's a high chance that there might be a pullback. And once there's a pullback, there could be a good opportunity for you to buy some more, provided if you believe the market is going to continue to go up. However, some people feel that there's a chance that it may go down a lot more, and this could be the second wave. Now, is it going to be a second wave or not going to be a second wave? I will only change my mind if the price, right, has dropped down significantly. So if you look at the Dow Jones, right, the market has hit this level, which I call it the short resistance, okay? Short resistance level, and once it hit the overhead zone, it will pull back. On RSI, usually, if let's say price don't drop below 40, and if price doesn't drop, because there's a significant support level over here, this resistance now becomes support level, okay? And I will draw a zone now. So as long as price doesn't break below this zone, I will not change my mind. Okay, I will still think that the market is still up. Okay, and same thing for the S&P 500. I think S&P 500 overall, if you look at the weekly chart, the mouse where my mouse is, it is still up. The market is still up. The price is still going up. It is still going up, you see. And in terms of short term, right, same thing, because the price hit an overbought zone. Okay, because of that, and a short-term resistance, it will pull back. That's normal. As long as the price doesn't break below this red color rectangle, and the price doesn't break below 40, right, I still think that it is going to go up, because you can see that when the price is up, seldom, right, the RSI will pull back more than 40. It will touch and then it will just go up, and it will touch and then it will just go up, and maybe touch a bit, it will just break a little bit, it will go back up again. Okay, that's a sign that the market is still up. It's only when you break really below, okay, below 40, like 30, 20 zone, right, then you know that there's a lot more downward movement. Okay, so Nasdaq is damn strong if you look at it. So Nasdaq, it is still up, and I'm same thing. I found a red color zone, okay, and this red color zone, as long as they don't break below, and the RSI don't break below the 50 to 40, I think we are still in a good place now. Yeah, because Nasdaq is a bit different. Nasdaq is so strong, okay. I would say that it shouldn't break below 50. Okay, as long as it doesn't break below 50, I think that should be good. Yeah. But of course, there's a chance that the technological stock overall will do better than the overall market. As a result, right, even when the whole market is down, Nasdaq could still continue to go up. No? So when we look at the big indices, we are just looking at the overall picture. It doesn't mean that the individual stock will drop. So when you look at the tech stock may be still doing quite well. No? And when the market ready, the tech stock doesn't mean it's ready. Like for example, Tesla, right? Tesla, on Friday, when the market rally, actually Tesla went down because of two downgrade, right? Okay. Nevertheless, let's take a look. On the 7th of June, I mentioned, if you watch the video, I mentioned that there's a high chance Tesla would break above this flag panel pattern, and then after that, it will break above 1,000, right? So did it happen? Let's take a look. So it did happen. After that, then it did, right? So it's normal. And if you look at it, right, previously when there was a similar pattern, it break above, came back down, this became a support. So I believe this one, break above, came back down, this level or this level will be a good support, okay, for $870. Yeah, after that, it may continue to go up, or it may consolidate around this area, okay? And as long as RSI, whenever you move down towards this zone, right, to me, it's considered a good price to go in, entry price. Yeah, that's how I catch for value. All right. And what's next? Are we really in the end game? So to sum up, there's a lot of crises. I know. If you watch, I almost done one video each for all the crises, even before the headline came out. If you were to go back to all my YouTube videos, right? We talk about they say that the weak US dollar is going to be a crisis, the low oil price is going to be a crisis, US economy is going to be a crisis, global economy is going to be a crisis. And eventually we're going to talk about low interest rate is going to be a crisis. The bank stock is going to crash. The REITs is going to crash. The property price is going to crash. And then after that, because people are not doing well, so they will do a tax cut. And then the tax cut, then government got no money. Then there will be, and plus the deficit, there will be another crisis. And then with the current trade war, it's going to be helping, and the war and the riot. Oh my God, the whole world is coming to an end. All right. And let me share with you, right? Okay, in 2017, can you take a look at the number of headlines that are not considered good news? Or no good news, no. But did the market continue to go up? Okay, I just want you to take a look, okay, and put things into perspective. Do not be scared by every headline and every news. You'll be damn tired, no, and your emotion will go up and down. You can go crazy, you know, you have high blood pressure. So if you look at the history, all these short-term historical events, did the market eventually went up? It did, you know. Okay, so if you look at it, this is the table format, this is the graph format. All the bad news, eventually the market went up. And some people say they're all like small events. How about big event like recession? Okay, after a recession, so when the market comes back down, what will happen next? It will go back up. And let's take a look. In 1990, it did the same thing. In 1980 to 1982, recession, after that, it did the same thing. 1990, it did the same thing. Correct or not? 2001, it did the same thing. 2008, it did the same thing. Okay, so just need to understand that whenever there's a recession or whenever there's a big event that's happened, take a look at the bull market eventually. It went up a lot more, you know. So to me, right, are you going to be afraid of a bear market or are you going to be afraid of volatility? Yeah, I would say that I would embrace volatility. In fact, volatility is good. Okay, so volatility, it's an opportunity for you to go into the market so that you can profit from it. Yeah, so if let's say really, okay, there's going to be a second wave, we cannot predict because anything can happen. If really there's going to be a second wave, then embrace it, celebrate and go in. I'm not saying that recession is a good thing, but for investors, right, this will be a good window for you to go in. Always buy when everyone is scared and always sell or profit take, right, when the market is up. For example, like if you really want to profit take, all right? So I hope y'all have put things into perspective and understand, right, that if let's say there's going to be a second wave coming and you're fearful of that, then don't buy and don't put all your money one shot into the market. If you watch some of my previous video, you can do what I call break your funds up into 3 parts. It may not be 3 equal parts, but just 3 parts. Okay, so whenever the market go down, okay, in the short term, when it go down, I put in one sum. Then in the long term, it come down somehow, I put in another sum. And another long term, I put in somehow, I come in another sum. For those who can understand, you can break it into a daily chart, a weekly chart, and a monthly chart. So in the weekly chart, if it goes down and hit the oversold zone, you buy some. And then in the weekly chart, it go down to the oversold zone, you buy some. In the money chart, it go down to the oversold zone, you buy some. If you still go down some more, just close your eye and wait because eventually you'll go back up. If you believe the market will go up, okay? So thank you very much for watching all the way to the end. Invest safe, and I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.